one here, been hanging on to for a long time and doing nothing with. Should be fairly okay in here. Yeah, +4, so we're okay there. So any minuses on there, it's not such a bad thing really. Another, no, I don't need this, that just grows the population more. But see how safe this is. Right, +7 that one, so we're okay there as well. You see why, although it seems safe there, Alsace-Lorraine, it's been exposed to the possibility of Württemberg attacking, and I didn't want to upgrade when it might simply encourage them to attack me and therefore declare war on me, so I didn't want to do anything to provoke that and undermine my position. This place is still a bit vulnerable, I'm afraid. It's vulnerable from Bavaria just going straight in and taking that. Obviously I can intercept, but it's just not worth it there really. So anyway, that's improved some of my buildings in that area. It's certainly improved my income as well from those buildings. He's on his way to the port. I might as well pop him in there now while I'm here. To Calais. Speed that up a bit. Okay, now then. I am going to have to replace some troops in here. If you remember, I wasn't too concerned about that because he's just attacked me and he didn't have a great deal of men anyway. I think I've got enough to be able to hold him off. I think I've got an extra one in here that I left behind. Yes, I have. I'll just pop him in there as well. Just a little bit of extra insurance. Should still be okay in here. Yeah, +3 still in there. So we're still alright there. Okay, so things are looking a little bit healthier now in Europe. If you want to look down at the bottom left, you'll see there is a little finger jutting out here as well, but it's nothing that. It's just sort of like all the rough terrain from around this area. The people like the Tyrolean mountains maybe. I'm really not too sure. Does it tell me? No, it doesn't. But they're all around Savoy anyway. It's all basically this mountain range here that nobody can get through. So that's fairly safe. I just go in a little bit, zoom in a little bit so it can look a bit closer. You see, that's the area I've just said it's fairly safe. You see, it's nothing there, is it? We now control. Let me just move off down here a little bit. We now control all of this area around here, and you can include that because it's a dead area, like I say. I'll just see if I can get my to pull that, make that a bit smaller, get that out of the way. I can't really, can I? Move across a bit, so up a bit. Okay, I think that's a bit clearer now, isn't it? If I keep the sort of foggy area away, the view area away, I think what you can now see is that we've got Austria over here, Hanover, owned by Austria I should say. We've got Bavaria there, a known and vicious enemy, Saxony here, who we're still okay with, and then we've got this bit jutting out here. So we're fairly consolidated now in our position here. It would be nice to take Hanover, of course, and occupy that. We've got the risk of Denmark, of course, there. But we do need to be attacking the Austrians as well. We've got this area here, which is Austria itself. It would be nice to take that, and Bavaria, take all three of those places. Saxony aren't listening, but then we would move into Saxony and move around there. So that's the plan, the sort of general walk forward into Europe that I've been wanting to do for a long, long time, but I just have not had the resources to be able to do it. So I've just been hoping that he'll just exhaust himself continually against me on that, which he has done. Unfortunately, it has meant that Poland has had a chance to grow while all that's been happening. Anyway, let's take a look over at the pirates now and see what we can do here. Now, the plan for the pirate campaign, let's move a little bit quicker so we can get over to the islands where the ships are. Here we go, there's one. Damage that one there to start with.
All hands on deck! All hands on deck!
I'm going to come round and damage the other one as well if I can find it. It's around here somewhere. Pirate island. There it is. Okay, so we'll damage that port as well. Just get rid of the sound on this as well while I'm doing that. Right, just speed that up a little bit. Now, over in Cuba, just here, what I'm going to do is start recruiting some decent troops. These are the places that I can recruit decent troops. So we'll have some regular infantry. I'll have a howitzer as well. You know how much I like my howitzers by now. Now, over in Mexico, which is the other place, well, I've just left it, in fact, haven't I? But just to go and get the ship, so I remembered to do it. I'm going to get some other troops in here as well. So let's have 3 regular infantry in there as well. and I'm going to send the ones that I've already recruited in here, plus the ones that were already there. I feel fairly safe about letting troops out of here now, over to this sloop that I've got. So in other words, the 3 that I'm recruiting in there now are just to replenish the ones that I'm leaving. I've only got the Austrians up there. There's 6 of those, 6 units of those, so I'm not too worried about those at the moment, and I'm keeping an eye on them as well. So let's have a look, see if we can get these in here. I don't want those, of course. They're the ones that I've got that I man the port with. Remember, I always leave a small unit behind in the ports just to defend against any enemy raids. So if I now move that sloop there, this one here, over to Cuba to pick up the rest of the troops. The idea of attacking the ports, of course, the pirate ports, is so that they don't have time to recruit ships. That's the main thing, or rather construct, I suppose is the best word, isn't it? To construct ships. Now then. Okay, the idea will be to go for Jamaica first, and the reason why I want Jamaica first, that's this one here, is because this has got the better building in it at the moment, the better one for recruiting in. I don't know why it's not letting me show that. Right, okay, it's just being a bit silly there, wasn't it? It's this one here, Military Governor's Barracks, so he can recruit more troops in there than he can over here. And not only that, he's rebuilding in here as well. He's putting in a better building in there as well, the Governor's Palace. So there is a chance it might even be completed by the time I get there anyway. So anyway, you can see what the build-up is for the attack on the pirates. It's going to be to add the troops from Cuba to the ones that I've brought from Mexico, and then to land them on Jamaica, and then leave the militia behind, and then move on up to the other island and then recruit some more militia to make the place safe. Okay, and just whiz back to Europe and finish off the job that I'd been doing over there. The British are going to rebel next year. Well, the English certainly are going to rebel next year. They're bound to, because I've kept the university in here, and I haven't reduced their taxes or anything. So what I'm going to do is get some dragoons in here. Are they dragoons? Light dragoons? I want light dragoons. They're the ones. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can recruit lots and lots in there, can't I? Main reason is, okay, it'll help eventually settle the population, but that's not the plan. The plan is to have troops that will settle populations in the future, but also troops that will chase him down when he rebels. I want something that's going to be able to make sure that he doesn't get off the battlefield. That's the thing. Now then, also I don't think yet I've replenished those troops in Cologne. Where are you? Come on. Cologne, that's the one, that. I do want to replenish those. Okay, those troops are going to be active troops for me on in service. Now, see if I can recruit some more troops in Amsterdam. I'm sure I can. Let's have some good regular infantry in here. We'll get some bigger guns now in here, by the way, so I'm going to need to be fighting field armies. Why won't you let me have that? That's it. I'm going to be fighting field armies, so I want some guns that I can move up into action. Also, I could show you, but they're a lot more accurate than mortars as well, and they're 24 pounders, so they're good ones. They don't have long range, that's the only problem, but I can move them closer. Right, and a couple of light cavalry. See, they start with 2 chevrons now. Because of the quality of the building that they're being raised in, so they come out specially trained, which is the equivalent of quite a lot of killing experience there. Right, now then, let's see whatever else we can spend the money on. I'm sure there's a weaver's cottage in here. I've written it down on my shopping list as one of the possibilities. That's the one there. And there's a fishery up here. Give me an extra 100 income as well on there. And Calais could do with being upgraded as well as a trading port, and then we'll just continue to upgrade that one in the future. Now Savoy is fairly safe now down here, and I believe it's happy enough now to be able to take an upgrade here as well, this one here. There we go, just double check that one, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're on a +5 now, aren't they? So we're fairly happy there as well. Well, very happy there as well. Now, I should have a ship dawdling around somewhere that I can add to the fleet as well.